We've been here 16 years, we've had a great run, it's been a successful business, we've met some wonderful people along the way. It's time for a bit of a change. We thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a great community, I was born and bred here, my folks had it prior to me, and it's just time to move on and do something different. Well, Kemp's Bakery's been fantastic, mainly the people you meet, the staff. We're lucky, blessed to have such quality staff going through the whole period. And Kemp's Bakery's enjoyed by the whole community through these sponsorships and looking after the schools and convention centres and other cafes, and it's just been a great experience right throughout. Growth potential for Kilmore is enormous, as you can see through your subdivisions and the development right throughout the whole area, being so close to the Melbourne CBD. The developments here, the racetrack, the hospital, the sporting facilities are next to none, and the whole area is just ready for a big exciting boom. Yeah, the people of Kilmore are still very countrified, still friendly, you'll still get a smile down the street. Everybody will give you a little wave. People are pleasant to deal with over the counter, whether you're dealing with your sporting clubs. Everybody's ready to help, and it's just been a great experience being able to be a part of a community like that in Kilmore. Yeah, well, the development now through the business, we haven't been that tech savvy, which we should have been, but as far as websites and tweets and so forth, it's endless where we can go from there. Hopefully the next person will be able to take it to the next step there and further the development and growth. We've built this bakehouse at the back here to be able to service 3 or 4 bakeries as far as cold drop stores and so forth. Like we do at Wandong, it's a cold drop. We make everything here every day and every night, and it goes down fresh every morning. Freshness and friendliness, and if that can't be done at 3 or 4 more sites, I can't see why not. Our store's lucky. What we have is car parking surrounding us, front and back. I think there's 28 car spots all up. There's another dozen car parks for staff car parking, so they're not utilising your customer area. And I think that's just been one of the biggest parts of success of this business. Being a tight little town as Kilmore is, the oldest inland town of Victoria, the parking just wasn't there. It was built for a horse and carriage. So we were lucky enough to be in the centre of town. I think we're the only business to be able to put the car parks in the front and the back, and I think that's been one of the biggest parts of our success. Kilmore's growth, it's just, you can see exactly where it's going. There's nowhere else in Melbourne to really grow except to the north. With all the infrastructure we have in place, as we talked about before, the growth potential, the subdivisions are there, they're already being planned, even retirement villages. We've had 3 retirement villages being developed over the last 5 to 10 years. Everywhere you look, there's a new subdivision going in. There's plans for another secondary school to give us 3 secondary schools in the area. We're also about halfway between Melbourne and Echuca, so our passing trade on the weekend is astronomical. We have an influx, like we really take twice what we take during the week, even with our local community, which should suffice to keep our business running. Going to Echuca, we could be queued up out the back, you'll see boats, things, and they're just coming past and they're in there all the time. We've got the schools in place, the international school, which is housing 150 international students studying to do the international bachelorette. We've got Assumption College, 1,200 students there, and that's not without counting the teachers that are involved as well. We take the boarders from all over, right through the Riverina, right across Victoria. So your influx of your parents coming down here through, just picking up the students, the sporting events, the huge sporting events they have at Assumption, just keep bringing people and more people. As far as the international school, that's a really key to Kilmore, I think, in the future for education. Offering the international bachelorette, it's drawing people from all around the world, and they're housed here, they're boarded here, and they offer something that nowhere else in Australia can offer, which is that international bachelorette. It's very exciting for Kilmore. As far as the transition at handover, we're not going anywhere. We're going to be still local, and we'll be quite happy to help right through for as long as it takes, introducing you to the people, helping you into the sporting clubs, giving you all the people that you need to speak to keep your business at the same level or improve it even further, which it can. We haven't taken a backward step in 10 years, 15 years, every year is improved. And that's because we're involved in the community. So we will help you get involved in the community, and it'll be the best thing for you.